Good evening. Stand over here, because if not, Brian will be stamping me on the head. Good evening. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming over and joining us. Hope you're all well. First thing I'd like to say is anybody who came to see us at Newark last weekend, I really do appreciate your coming and saying hello. I do apologise if I didn't get to speak to everybody, but we was quite busy. So, but thank you for coming over and saying hello. So as you can see, we've got Brian. No,
I'm here.
Yeah, there he is.
Hello, everybody.
Got Brian joining us. So he will keep an eye on the chat and obviously keep an eye for any comments or questions or whatever we have. Just remember, no question is a stupid question. It's only stupid if you don't answer it and get the answer you require. So other than that, we are going to make a start. So obviously Mother's Day, the end of the month. I know this is a little bit early, but the reason I'm doing it now is because I teach once a month a special needs I ain't gonna say young man because I think he's in his mid-30s, so he's a special needs guy. And obviously being Mother Day, he comes to me once a month, so we're really coming to me tomorrow, and we're going to do a vase for his mum for Mother's Day. So I thought it'd be nice if I turn some flowers, coloured them, and then he can put them in the vase for his mum. So I've cut some of these. So what I've done is I've cut 2 like that, so I hope they're going to look a bit like tulips. And then I've done one like that as well to see what that, can you see that? So it's got like, it looks like a steak beater or tenderizer, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do one like that and see how that comes out as well. And then I've just got some square blanks. These are all 35 by 35. And we're just going to do some random shapes, like fluted shapes of plants or flowers heads, sorry. Tulips. And then I have somewhere, I tried to find it earlier, but I have some thin wire. I might not do it tonight. But what I'm going to do is put a bit of thin wire through it. And then get some of this cord, which is easily available. So get some of this cord, but this is green, and just thread it up the centre of the, or thread the wire through the centre, and just put a blob of super glue each end to make it look like a stem. That's what I'm going to do. Nothing high tech, nothing too adventurous. But if I can find the wires, they're on that shelf somewhere, but I couldn't find them. So well, perhaps if you get time, I'll have a look for them and do it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So while I go over to the lathe and get set up for the lathe, Brian will welcome you all in.
I might.
He might.
I could be bothered.
Okay. If he can be bothered.
I will, certainly. Good evening, everybody. Welcome along. Hope you're going to enjoy what Steve's going to do for us. And I hope you're going to have a great weekend this weekend. So, first in this evening was Frederick Day. Closely followed by Pete from the Twisted Trees, or Twisted Pete from the Tree, I don't know. Simon Leathley is in. Norman Greenwell. Ian Lee. Michael McCune. Colin Izzard. Love that name, Izzard. Alan Gibb. Terry Bartlett, all the way from Plymouth. Malcolm Douglas is in. Didn't forget you this week, Malcolm. See that? I'll make a point of saying your name twice, Malcolm Douglas. Albert Dawson's in. Paul and Norfolk Turner. Paul and Norfolk Hunter. Strange name for a channel. But no matter. Alan Jenkins is here. Abrasive Rob's in.
Abrasive Rob.
A round of applause for the black and yellow guy. Abrasive Rob.
Black and yellow guy.
Kate of the Kitchens is in. The Novice Turner. Who is the Novice Turner? Who's hiding behind a nom de plume, calling himself the Novice Turner? Mark Bailey is also here. Lewis the Klondike Craftsman, all the way from Canada. They're busy fighting the Americans shortly. Least said about that, the better, I suppose. Mark Bailey is also in. And Roy the Boy's here. He was early too.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Well done, Roy. Well done.
Vinnie Chandler's in. Rob from Copperell Woodturning is in. Chris Lawrence is here. Haley is in as well. Good evening, Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Todd is in too. Hi, Todd. G-Pa is in. Andrew Wifey Woodshed is in. Colin Christine and Michael Heseltine is here. Martin from Aurora Woodcrafts is in. Paul Finlay I can see there as well. As came in at the bottom of my list. Harvey Klein is there too. Who else have I got? Anybody else that I've missed? I don't think so. I think we've currently got 59 good people watching.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
And Robert Klingsburg says, wait, yellow and black tulips are so 2025.
Yellow and black tulips.
Yellow and black everything with you boy.
Right.
I don't know what you're going to do when you retire. That's shocking.
I know. Right, so.
Got a good crew in.
Good. Let's make a start there. Right, so I'm going to turn the middle out first while we've got a bit of support on these. I've never ever turned a flower before, so this is all going to be new to me. So I'm hoping that I can get in here and sort of turn a bit of that out and then obviously finish the shape on the outside. So I'm going to turn the inside first, as deep as I dare go. I'm not going to go too deep. And we'll see what happens. So, like I say, first time I've ever done this. So,
where did you see this method of turning them?
I watched some YouTube videos. I watched 3 or 4 people do this. So I want speed. Obviously, I want plenty of speed because we've got them open. So
You're trying to tell me speed is your friend.
yeah, Barry.
Barry has joined us from Barry's Wood Creations. Evening, Barry.
Hey Barry, how you doing, buddy?
Lewis says he's only ever made one tulip. I made a whole squad of flowers, loads of them, poppies and everything. Poppies, tulips.
Well, I did watch a guy make some out of greenwood.
Greenwood.
Yeah, make them like they look like furry bits.
All right, okay. We're picking up a lot of noise from your tunnel.
Yeah, that I can't do a lot because
it's overpowering your microphone, kind of.
Yeah, well, I can't do a lot about that because I'm sure the filter is on. Close that one. I want that one. ATM sound. The filter is on maximum for noise suppression. So.
Rob from Klingsport says, "Jeez, don't watch that YouTube. They're all mad." Well, Woodturners are anyway. Roy the boy says he's never done a flower. Well, there's a challenge for you, Roy. See the pictures of the flower by the end of next week. Good man. Ian wants to know, will the size of the flowers be relative to the size of the vase? Well, it kind of well has to be.
Sort of. Don't get too technical on me.
Sort of ish. Is that what you're saying? Oh, a good friend, burning specialist is in, Baz, from Simple Things. Baz. Got stiff neck today. I was processing a hawthorn tree today.
Right. That's as far as I dare go on the inside. This tool rest is a little bit long, really.
I may or may not have lifted a piece of wood that was far too heavy for me. And I may or may not have injured my back. But never mind. I'll get over it.
So is it just you getting too much noise through, or is it...
I don't know. What is it like for the chat? Is it, you're getting lots of background noise when Steve's talking? Is it just coming straight to me through Skype?
Let me see if I can change the noise suppression on Skype for you. Noise cancellation on high. Right, let's try that. See if that's better for you, Brian. Can't have you moaning.
Something just changed it. No, I never moan.
Yeah, right. Right, so.
Colin Woodward said, sounds not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, that's because I'm on an open mic.
Lewis says, hawthorn doesn't get big enough here to be too heavy to lift. Well, I've got, in Ireland, people get a bit suspicious about hawthorn trees. If there's a hawthorn tree in somewhere where it really shouldn't be, they tend to call them fairy trees, and they won't cut them down. You drive around Ireland and you'll see a hawthorn tree standing in the middle of a field that's grown there by itself. Nobody planted it, it just grew there. And the farmers will not cut it down. So we have an ancient monument in the ground where my horses are. And there are 6 hawthorn trees. Well, there were 6 hawthorn trees, and one of them was blown down in the last storm we had. So today I took the chainsaw up there and we made great progress by getting all the branches off it, all the small branches, and then onto the trailer, and then I had to deal with the trunk. The trunk would be 12 feet tall, maybe.
Wow.
But it's in 2 sections, if you like, and probably somewhere in the region between 8. The bottom of the trunk is almost nearly 2 feet, and the 2 branch bits, if you like, 2 separate trunks, they are probably about 8 to 10 inches. I tried to cut them as long as I could, so as I could lift them. But maybe overdid it a wee bit. Such is life.
As you do.
I've lost yours. Oh no, yeah, I thought I'd lost your sound altogether there.
No, I was just being quiet. I was thinking.
Makes a change.
Very much so.
What did Rob say? Wait a minute, I go back and see what Rob said. Rob's being cheeky, yeah.
Never. Not Rob.
I'm trying to find it. Trying to find the comment. Because I've got Lewis has said, harsh Rob, Brian's voice is wood women around the world. This is true, of course, Lewis. Particularly America. Americans love my accent. I don't know why. I can't hear anything now when you're turning.
Was he, you want me to change it or?
No, I can hear you talking, but I can't hear any turning sound at all now.
All right, let's put it on low then. See what difference that makes. Right, so I've got to try and get in there and clean that up now. Just a bit of sandpaper, I think, would be the easiest way. Bit of 240. Nice and gentle.
What does Kate say? Kate says, I used to make these tulips years ago when I first started turning. I used to give them away to people waiting for the bus at the bus station on the way home for Armada Club. She was 17 then. You're only 17 now. Shut up, Kate. You're still a spring chicken. William Kenny's in. Good evening, William.
How you doing, buddy? So I'm just going to gently...
There's somebody else. Wood Wizardry by Collinson as well.
By Colin?
Colin. Excuse me while I cough. Christina Michael says, we have in the past made wine from hawthorn berries. Yeah, you can indeed. Apparently a delish. I'll tell you what, I also lost during the same storm. We lost an elder tree, which is elderberry, which is a lot of people use for making sorts of cough medicines and all sorts of stuff.
My grandad used to make elderberry wine years ago.
That's right, yeah. Oh, Peter Careless is in. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Or Carlos, should I say, Carlos. Shut up, Kate, bro. She says, I'm joking, Rob. I know you're an angel.
No,
you're like an angle
yeah.
grinder. Rob was just put in the chat. Rob's just put in the chat. I can't believe he's done this. He says, "Please pay attention. We are now sanding with very high quality German abrasives." Did Steve get some from someone else? This is the important bit, isn't it, Rob?
This is the bit only Rob comes in for.
And Rob just replies, says, "Shh, Brian, no one asked you." Well, sorry, when I'm here, you get the opinion, so it's just the way it is. Enchanted Wood Designs is in. I forget Enchanted Wood Designs' name. That's bad of me. These people put a name in their thing.
What you mean, like Heartwood? What you mean, like Woodturning?
Like Brian at Woodturning, you know. If you don't know my name by now, there's something wrong with you. Haley says, question. Have you recovered from your fight with the ewe last night? It's a beautiful bowl. Yeah, it is a beautiful bowl, and I have recovered, yeah. But it was a bit of a struggle, I have to say.
That bowl you put on the other day, Haley, was nice. Purple. I don't know what it's called now. Purple something. Or pink something.
Frederick Day has just said good evening to everybody, and Frederick was in first today.
Was he?
He was. He was top of my list, Frederick Day.
Perhaps he's just being courteous.
Maybe he was in and he's just come back in again, I don't know. Frederick says the last time I bought my wife, what you should have said is brought your wife flowers. She made me take them back to the communal park and garden where I stole them. Frederick.
So I'm going to turn this down.
Susan. Not that posh, Rob. Rob just said, "You get confused, Brian. During the week you're Brian, but at weekends you're Susan." It's not. I just stick an A in the end of my name and call myself Brianna.
No. What's my name?
Robert of the Botwood variety has just joined us. Good evening, Robert.
Robert, how you doing, bud? Right.
That's a great name for a wood turner. Robert Botwood. Love it.
Broadwood.
Botwood, yeah.
Right, so let's get this. I'm going to airbrush these, I think, so I can get some nice patterns on them.
Martin from Aurora Woodcraft says, I've just received my Klingspor belt cleaner from Steve.
Good man.
Cleans the belts up a treat.
There you go.
Good. That's what I like. That's what I like to hear.
Thank you very much for your support, sir. Right, airbrush.
I have no idea. This Skype thing is getting worse, Steve, because I'm watching YouTube and the picture on YouTube is as clear as a bell.
Yep.
But my YouTube picture, the Skype picture, is fuzzy.
Yeah, that's why we're getting rid of it.
You can't blame my eyes this time.
No, we're getting rid of it, so don't worry about it. Just watch YouTube.
Yeah. I'm watching YouTube.
You'll just be
it's a bit behind, you know.
Yeah, it's about 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so first one, let's do some yellow to start with. Oh, honey. Oh, that's empty. Let's do a little bit of honey.
Rob's now regretting selling these abrasive cleaning sticks.
Why?
He says, I'm glad you like it, but be aware, every re-life of your abrasives means my grandkids go without food. Shut up, Rob. Sure you get well paid. Mind you wouldn't know for the amount of drink you buy.
What are you saying? Rob drinks a lot?
No, I'm trying to say he doesn't buy it. Miserable sod. Yeah, that's not true, really.
No, he's not. Far from it.
Yeah, not really. Oh, Gav today's in. Good evening, Gav.
Hi, Gav. Just put it out. I ain't used these in such a long time.
The belt cleaning block is the hardest thing to find in my workshop. Yeah, I've got a brand new Klingspor one, but I can't find it.
Well,
I can find the old one that I've had forever.
What can I say to that?
No.
Why is that blocked? These haven't been used for such a long time. The blooming things are blocked up.
What's blocked up?
The airbrush bottles.
Oh, right. Oh, here comes the black and yellow, Rob.
Don't know if they're much black, but they'll definitely be yellow.
Have you ever seen a black tulip?
I have, but don't mean I want to do one.
No, that's true. Robert of the Botwood variety has said, I've had one of those cleaning stick for years. Yeah, so have I. Forever.
Right, airbrush.
Lewis says, I have 4 different sanding machines and it's never with any of them. No, that's because you don't put it away in the right place. What you should make is a little box beside it and just set it in it.
Everything should have its place and everything should be in its place.
And have one for Yeah, and one for each machine. Stop me such a miserable sod, Lewis.
Right. So this is honey. Intrinsic honey. Nice bit of wood, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, stand up. Right, don't stand up. There. Right, so let's just quickly dry that off.
Frederick Day says, according to my Dutch mate of mine, the beautiful variegated daffodils are the diseased ones. It's such a pity. Isn't it? Dr. Bob said,
Okay, Bob, how are you, sir? Hope you're well.
that was very loud, whatever that was.
See,
But your airbrush you were using there.
it was a hot air gun.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Simon literally said, also, Rob, thanks for the pad protectors. Kate and I will be trying them out this weekend, we hope. Oh, that's at the what do you call it?
No, it's next weekend, isn't it?
The black, is it the Black Bull sale?
No, it's next weekend, isn't it? 22nd. What was the 22nd?
Simon and Kate. Some, I don't know. Simon, you can put it in there if you want.
I think it's can't find the thing.
Are you holding that thing right next to your microphone?
No, it's miles away from it.
Is it?
22nd of March is the next event.
What you saying? No.
On the screen now. And don't forget, go and sign up to the
Rob,
Facebook.
you're a gag. Rob was just and pro tip: any cleaning stick older than 12 months will cause your skew to have more catches. We highly recommend replacing it with a high quality German cleaning stick. Shut up, Rob.
Nice try, Sam. Nice try.
Uh,
Right, let's get
yeah,
rid of
nice
that.
try. We're not falling for that old rubbish.
But he's right. We've always got plenty of stock on him.
Lewis has said. Lewis says, "Is there a money back guarantee on that claim, Rob?" That'll show him up. Talking
Right.
about money.
All these evaporated. All these have evaporated. I need to wash all these out.
But they
now.
do, unless you have your little thing on it. And
I think because
a
it's
little
been
tin in
so,
it.
because it's so warm in there, I think they've all evaporated.
Todd says the arboretum near me plants around 400,000 tulips of various colours every year.
Wow,
It's pretty awesome on a sunny day. I'll bet you it is.
that's a lot of tulips, isn't it?
Yeah, Simon says that it's the 22nd for the sale. We have a job. We have to do this weekend. Oh, aye. We have a job if we do this weekend, all being well. 22nd for the sale. Good. Anybody who's in the vicinity, nip along and buy some wood. Don't just go and look, buy some. Take it home with you, turn it, then go back the next time and buy some more. That's the way to do it.
Right.
Mike
So,
from Dances with Aardvarks has joined us. Good evening.
good evening, Mike. So I'm going to put a little bit on the tips. Oops, wrong button. A little bit on the tips on the insides.
Getting abused by that Abrasive Rob fella again.
Abrasive Rob. Abrasive Rob.
That's his new name, folks. If you want to talk to Rob, you need to call him Abrasive Rob.
Right, so that's a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow. That'll do. Let's get that dried off.
Depending on his mood, it depends on his mood whether he's 80, 40 or 60 grit. He's never as fine as 400 grit. Kate says that's a beautiful colour. Tulips don't last forever. Tulips and daffodil bulbs don't last forever. Rob just snapped a pencil just for the hell of it. Oh, you're so wasteful.
Right, let's just give it a little bit of sand and finger.
Just don't rub up the wrong way, says Ian Lee. Very good, Ian. Get your knuckles skint. Shane Hurst has joined us. Good evening, Shane.
How you doing?
And welcome to the madhouse.
Hi, Wurzel. How are you?
Wurzel says, hi, folks. I'm a bit late. I've been enjoying the amazing Irish sunshine. Aye, it is amazing. So in fact, it's almost a bloody miracle. We've had sunshine for 2 days in a row. That'll be the summer. We've had it now. That's it. Be done now. Mike says, good job I took a break. I nearly missed another life midway through turning another Roman dodecahedron.
Don't even know what one of them is.
A dodecahedron? I have no idea either. It's a nice word though. Dodecahedron. Sounds like something that came out of the Jurassic era.
Right, that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm just going to part that off there. So, small parting tool.
Yeah, Lewis, it is jumping about a bit. It's just, the viewing numbers are bouncing up and down like crazy. 113 to 65 to 95 to 68.
That's YouTube and it's all over the place shop.
It's just all over the place. It's kind of holding steady there about 65, 68-ish. There's a whole lot of quiet people in this chat, see.
Right, so where's my little saw I bought the other day?
I maybe have to stir them up a wee bit.
Stir them up. No, not on this one. Still in the wrapper. Take it out of the wrapper, boy.
Nobody knows what a Roman dodecahedron is. It's an internet mystery. Okay. It may stay a mystery then. Nigel Harvey's in. Good evening, Nigel.
Right, Nigel.
Today says, question. Is Nicky finally getting flowers then?
No, these ain't for Nick.
Oh, hashtag flowers for Nicky.
So
We need to start that again.
there's the first one. So
Frederick Day's getting really expressive here about dodecahedron. It says do is 2, deca is 10. So it's either a 12-sided figure. I don't think it's a 20 sides. I don't know. Dodecahedron? I have no idea. Do I have to Google that? It's nice looking little bit of flower. I like that. What are you going to use for stems?
I said that, a bit of wire.
Oh, we'll find out later.
Hopefully, if I get a chance, if I can find it.
It's 12-sided apparently.
So this one I'm just going to do red. Just black red.
Just because you can.
Just because I can. So, let's get the spindle gouge back in there. So nice and gentle passes. Speed is your friend.
Pete has just reinstated the hashtag flowers for Nicky.
Oh, is he?
Good man, Pete.
Pick him out of the chat.
Yep. No. I wouldn't kick my mate Pete out of the chat. I don't think so. Kate Kitchen says, did you buy the saw from York?
No, I
Did you buy a
didn't.
new saw?
No, I didn't. I've been looking for a pull saw for a long time, and I was just happened to be on Amazon, and I see this on Amazon. There's a set of 3, so I thought they're only little.
Ooh.
So I thought the good thing is, let me zoom out. You can see they're only little. Look. So I thought, great, I can keep one in my demo box, keep one in here, and then I've got a spare one.
Mm-hmm.
So that, but they're nice and sharp, which is nice.
Large tooth, small tooth. Good little saw. Another Amazon purchase on the way, I take it.
Do. So we need a little bit more at the bottom.
So if Do is 2 and Deca is 10, what is Hadron? Oh, you fancy Latin speaking people? It's Kate says a fancy bread knife, isn't it, Simon? Yeah, good for cutting baguettes, I suppose. Karsten Petterson is in. Good evening, Karsten.
Hi, Karsten. So I'm looking through the shadow line. When you look down, I don't know if you can see on that camera. Oh yeah, you can. See the shadow line. So I'm using the shadow line to actually turn it, so I can see what I'm doing.
Oh, it's a shape.
Right, so I think that's as far as I'm
Hedron is
going.
or Hedron is a 3D shape. There you are. We use educated folks.
See? You don't just come in and watch a pretty face, you come in to learn.
No, it's a polygon specifically. Oh God, we get really technical now. Maybe, he says. That's Mike from Dances with Arverts. Hedron is a 3D shape, polygon specifically, and then he finishes the sentence by saying maybe.
These are actually, I thought when I watched the video, I thought these were going to be very delicate to turn, but they're actually quite strong.
No.
I'm surprised how strong they are.
What is the timber?
It's wood, definitely wood.
I knew it was wood. You need to go and do a course, and in fact, I'll come with you on wood identification. Rob says, the last time I had a dodecahedron, I went to the doctor's and got special cream. It's all gone now. Oh, God. And Carson Peterson just put in, so a polyhedron equals many sides. Oh, there you go. So does poly mean, I don't know what poly means. I thought Polly was a girl's name, but there you go. Has Steve turned the initial shape on the end grain? It is end grain he's working. Or spindle orientation anyway.
Spindle, no, it's on the side. This is side grain. No, this is end grain.
Is it?
This is side grain. It's running that way. Yeah, so side grain. End grain is that way. Inside there is end grain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's in spindle orientation. So
oh yes, it is. Yeah.
the grain's along the length of the bed. Yeah. Could be tulip wood now, says Ian. Oh, very good, Ian. You're on the ball today, Ian. It has the look of ash, I think. Where's my wood expert? He's in here somewhere. I know, knowing William, he's got this on in the workshop, and he's doing something in the workshop, watching this at the same time. Almost be certain.
Right, so that's the shape. Let's get it
And Will was
sanded.
just put in here. I thought hedron meant crash, as in the Hadron Collider. Oh, I had no idea.
Who said that?
Wurzel. Wurzel the Wood Butcher, who's currently on holiday in Donegal.
Donegal.
And depending on where he is in Donegal, he could be within about 4 hours of me, or he could be within William thinks it's Ashtown. No, he doesn't. That's exactly what he's doing, he says. He's working on something and watching you at the same time. Come on then, Rob, here's a comment about the oh, Lionel's in.
Good evening.
Good evening, Lionel. Bonjour. I think that says bonjour is welcome, is it not? Or hello, bonjour, I don't know what it means. Bonjour, my friends.
Hello, Lionel. How are you?
He's a nice fella. I don't do foreign languages. I have enough trouble with English.
Even Scottish.
Lewis says, there is a case here for a fine bandsaw blade. There is. Wurzel says, at the moment, Brian, I'm about 45 miles south of Enniskillen. Oh. You're a good bit away then, because Enniskillen's about 4.5 hours from me. No, 3.5. Oh, Lewis, I can't believe you said that. Hello is bonjour, yeah. That's what I thought, Lionel. Hello, my friends, is what you said back there, I think. And my limited foreign language.
Wonderful.
Rob just said, Brian, stop waffling, he's sanding. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it more exciting, Rob. Ain't nothing exciting about sanding. It's unnecessary evil.
Has Rob actually ever done any sand, or does he just sell it? Oops.
Lewis has just put in, I'm 10 miles from Enniskillen, but I suspect it's not the same one. You're quite right, it's not. Enniskillen is a lovely town, and it's right on the sort of the lakes of Northern Ireland. We have lovely big lakes that go all the way down into the south as well. Crosses the water crosses the border, and you don't know you've been across, of course. Beautiful place. You can go there and hire a boat for a week and that kind of thing. It's a bit like the Norfolk Broads.
Don't go across the border though, because they'll shoot you.
No, they won't. No. War's over.
Right, so this one's just going to be red. Red. Two-tone red, I reckon. What do you reckon? Bit of flame to start with.
Yeah, good idea. Dark at the bottom, lighter at the top. Frederick Day said, we're Dremel will be handy here. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Nothing wrong with hand sanding, is there?
No, nothing. Mike says, I'm looking at a lotus blossom and trying to work out if it's possible to turn one. That's the one where the leaves kind of fold away over, isn't it?
I think
Sure
so.
it is. Maybe not. How would you get the undercut?
We'd have to do it in sections.
That's an interesting thing, Mike. I'm going to have to make a note of that to have a look at that. Lotus blossom. Andrew from Door 60 is in. Good evening, Andrew. Boom, 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 boom. It's so blue. Switch that over there.
Da, 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 da. Right, so that's the flame red on there. Let's get some gloves on because if not, I'm going to end up with red hands. And let's put a bit of.
Oh.
Let's get rid of that. Put a bit of ruby on that. Make that a little bit darker at the bottom.
Darker at the bottom, yeah. I've just had a quick look at a lotus and blossom flower.
Right.
It would be an interesting turn, but I can't say it wouldn't be possible. It would be possible, but I think you may have to make it in two halves, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you do it in one piece.
Jeff says flip the blank into bowl orientation and cut the end grain. That way, and that's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing here. I mean, it's just like hollowing out a goblet is basically what he's doing. It's the same, the blank's in the same orientation as doing a goblet.
Yep, definitely so.
So he's hollowing out the end grain from there.
All I did is I cut this bit out on the bandsaw, that's what I did.
I cut out the leaf shapes.
Yep.
Or the
Just some
petal
V's.
shapes.
Just some V's.
Yeah, the lotus blossom would need some either carving or some sort if it's going to be one piece, yeah. Frederick Day says now Steve wants to turn the stamen as well.
No, you don't.
Oh yes you do. Oh yes you do.
No, you don't.
Oh yes you do. I think you should. I think you're right. Yeah, so that's what we should get next. On the next one, we should get a stamen in the middle. That'll make it a bit more interesting, exciting.
Nah.
How hard could it be? How hard could it be, Steve? I mean, how hard could it be?
Well, it's not hard, I just don't want to do it.
Lazy sod. Right, there we go. Remember you said earlier my eyes are getting a bit funny. You're probably right, actually. Because I think I either need a bigger screen or be able to magnify it. I don't know.
What can I say?
I'm in trouble reading this chat because it's more than an arm's length away. That's because I'm reclining. I'm reclining in my chair. And you'd be pleased to hear that the quality of the picture on Skype has improved somewhat.
Oh, good.
See the bottom of that, Steve. Have you got a wee bit of earth? No.
Bit of earth.
Just a little bit of earth. Just spray it on the bottom, just on the bottom edge of the petal, just to make it a little bit darker.
I've sealed it now.
Oh, okay. Forget that.
I'll put sand and seal on it.
You'll know for the next time. Oh, look who's in! My friend Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
Of the chocolate brownie fame. I've just ate another one of your chocolate brownies, Lucy.
So
Lovely, lovely it was. Oh, JP's in.
hi,
And there's a
JP.
£5 super chat for you. It says, give Rob his bumblebee so we don't have to hear his whining for weeks. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
I'm going to turn a bumblebee one week just for Rob.
I've already done one.
Have you?
Yep.
I won't turn a
Where is
bumblebee
my-
one.
Where is my bumblebee? I did a
Right.
bumblebee along with my tulips. Can't find it now. As it fell inside this pot. Nope, not in there.
Flew off. That's what it's done. Cheers, JP. Thanks for that.
They don't last, they die in the winter time.
Right, so this one I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the centre out, and I'm going to try and get it so it's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Lily sort of shape.
A lily?
So it's like a funnel, or an air trumpet, whatever you want to call it.
A trumpet.
So
Trumpedory.
I'm going to hold the centre out to start with, bring that tool rest up a little tiny bit.
Oh, Maker's Auction?
Yeah,
Could I
Except-
poke your brain about the Maker's Auction just for a minute?
you can.
Have we any result of the survey?
September, I think.
100 people said.
I think September was the key one.
September is. I think September's a good place to start. I've got two pieces that I would like to. I've got that I can't get my mind up that I want to give away. So what I might do is on my next live, I'll maybe show the two of them and let people choose
Good idea.
which one they would prefer.
Let them choose which one they want.
Yeah. And then I'll put whichever one that's chosen into the what do you call it differ? Auction is the word I was looking for.
The rest is too high, I think.
Oh, here's a challenge. Rob says, #week. But we need to reinstate that, Steve.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people ask me about that milk.
I know. Swing spot. I was talking about it the other day too. #week. Turn a bumblebee from a high quality German cleaning stick. Get lost. As long as you're supplying the free sticks for us to try and turn, we'll try that, Rob. But if we have to buy them, you can go and do whatever you do when you go away. And Gav says, is this the start of a new #week? No, it could be if you want.
Yeah, if you want to. If you want to, you can have #flowers.
Turn a flower.
We can't see that now. It's washed out, isn't it?
Oh, Lucy says, Brian, my friend Rachel has had a piece of brownie. Oh, has she? Oh. She'll be all sugared out then, I'll tell you. The home brewer is in. Hi, he says.
Good evening.
Whoever the home brewer is.
Right, so.
Would you people put your names on your channel so as I know who you are? I mean, goodness sake.
Getting very excited tonight, bro.
Steve, Rob says, we need a new year one. This one's very abusive. He made a mistake there. He should have said, this one's very abrasive. This coming from Abrasive Rob. I'm not surprised, Lucy. They are absolutely delightful. Although, I don't want to get the size of Terry, so I'm not going to eat too many of them. Don't be sending me any more. Please don't send any more. Don't send any more.
I had one on, I think it was Thursday, I think I had one. No, Saturday, sorry, I had
Send
one.
them in a brown.
And they're very
Send
nice.
them in an unmarked envelope, Lucy.
They're very nice.
Yeah. Delish, I have to say. I'm going to try. I've got one left in my little box that she sent me, and tomorrow I'm going to try it with a bit of fresh cream over it. How decadent is that?
It's very posh.
And I'm going to be posh and eat it with a small pudding fork. What about that?
Oh my goodness. Posh Brian.
Posh Brian. I'm taking up their Terry.
Right, let's see what we got there. Right, so I've got a little bit of wall there, perhaps got 1.5 mil of wall there, so that should be enough.
It's not very much. Rob just says, I know where you live, Brian. I'm going to send you a box of bees. Yes, you can do that. I know you can. That's all right. I had to dispatch 2 wasps out of my workshop today.
Ah,
2 great big wasps.
that's early.
I think the queen wasps are out looking for new homes currently. We're doing outside shape. Go to the overhead, Steve, way. Pete said, good now. That's funny.
What, funny or
Change cameras again.
change cameras again?
Yeah. And do another cut.
What?
Do another cut now. Right, so when you change cameras to the overhead,
Yeah.
I got the harmonics that you could hear.
Oh, really?
But when you on the other camera, I couldn't hear it.
Strange.
Very. There's one of your camera mics live, isn't it? No,
No, it shouldn't be. It'll all be turned off.
shouldn't be like. Martin Ford says, Terry, Posh, what have you been drinking, Brian? See, Martin, he's got you fooled.
Yeah.
He is Posh Terry from Heckington. Posh Terry from Heckington.
Let me just check.
Yeah, Haley's just said the same thing for them, and so did Malcolm.
What sounds
It's quiet
different?
now, though. It's quiet now. I know what's going on there. Has anyone tried to turn a lily? That last cut you done there, there's no sound at all coming through. Weird. Weird. Rob will get some more at Yandles.
Right, let's have a look at that.
There's a goblet.
Yeah, it's a miniature goblet. I daren't go much
It
thinner
is.
than that. I daren't go much thinner than that, to be honest. She's getting close.
Peter's just put, this looks like one of Mike's safe stemmed length goblets. Yeah, just make the foot now and we're done.
It's got to snap yet before it's completed.
Yeah, before it's Mike's anyway. Oh, Lucy, stop it. I'm going to get jealous. Oh, Mike says it's a nice little port snifter cup. I don't like port. Roger Kenson, he says, hi, all from Tennessee.
All right, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, Gav says, I don't mind hearing the tool noises because if you copy the cut and there's a massive noise, you think you could be doing something wrong. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind the tool sound either, to be honest. It's just trying to get that balance when it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. He says he's going to send me a video of him eating chocolate berries. That's going to be high on my viewing list. Enchanted Wood Designs, almost a bell shape. I do those for ornaments, and it's always tricky to get the shape just right. You're quite right. Little bells for Christmas. I turn them sometimes. It is a bit of a strange shape to get right.
Right, that's it.
Martin 4 says, Mike, I'm with you on that. Sorry, Brian. Port is a weakness of mine. I don't know, boys. It just always tastes a bit. Maybe it's just because it was just cheap port I got from. I don't know.
Tastes a bit
But
porty.
we used to get it in the army all the time. It's used after dinner for, you know, porting cigars after dinner, that kind of thing. And it just never tasted like it was nice. Yeah.
Isn't that what the Navy? Isn't that what they give the Navy? Is it port?
No, that was rum. That was
Oh,
rum.
rum. That's it. Rum. That's it. Yeah.
And that's been stopped as well. That's real sods. Pete says, I'm getting random flickers on my picture from this camera. Is it my internet or is anyone else seeing it? I'm watching the YouTube and it's pretty clear currently, but I'll keep my eye on it now. I've been watching the chat mainly.
Right. So, bit of honey.
Rob says, come to Yandel's in April. Brownies and pencils. Oh, no, not pencils. Don't trust you with pencils because you don't keep them in nice straight lines. You're just not to be trusted, Abrasive Rob. Come to think of it, that Carvel fella's not much better.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Moving the pencils every time I sorted them out.
Oh, well, me, it was Terry and Rob.
Terry was the biggest Hallion. Hallion, that's what it is. A little bit of earth in the bottom of this would be nice. Do as you're told. Pete, Todd says there must be subliminal messages from Rob, Pete. It's a little blip of sandpaper, that's what you're getting. Sandpaper.
Right, so let's just put a little bit of red on the end of that.
They used to do that subliminal messaging thing in cinemas and stuff, didn't they?
What's that?
Before you came to intermission, you would get a little a millisecond flash of a nice tub of ice cream. And, it's illegal to do it now, apparently. Helen Jenkins says, I'm on YouTube and the quality of the picture is not great. Just make sure you've got, check your little...
Make sure you've got it in HD, full HD and not...
Make sure you've got it in the highest quality you can get. So currently it's 720 or 1060. You can do it in 1060. There it is. So just hover your mouse over the bottom of the thing, checking the little cog wheel, and make you can change it in there.
Unfortunately, if you're the only one who's got a bad...
Send it out.
If you're the only one who's got a bad picture, it's your signal.
They do send it out in like 240 or even less.
Yeah.
But you can change it yourself if you've got enough internet. I'm currently running mine at 1080, 60 frames per second. Because
which is what I'm pushing out at.
My internet speed currently, right at this very minute, is 920 megs per second. 900 down and 110 up.
That's got to be a first, isn't it, for you?
It is. It's crazy good at the minute, but that's because I'm coming. I've got a suspicion it's because I'm coming to the end of my contract with BT, so they've screwed the thing up to try and keep me, I would think. but they have lost that game because I'm changing.
Good evening, Glenn. Hope you're well.
Hello, Glenn. Welcome along. I didn't see Joanne.
No,
My friend Joe, okay, Glenn? Yeah, Todd Glen Cove says it's really amazing to be communicating with folks around the world live. It is. When you consider in our lifetime that you would have to book a transatlantic call on a landline or a sea line, if it was under the sea, weeks in advance if you wanted to make a call to America. Incredible. And now we could just do it through our phone and we think nothing of it. It's amazing technology. Alex has just said, Alex the Wurzel, no problem here with the YouTube, even though there's no TV reception. I'm not surprised with that. Martin says, Brian, you'll get this as a young sprig in the RAF if you have to give a loyal toast at dinner, right? My glass of port had been replaced with a glass of vinegar. I can report I didn't flinch. Well done, Martin. Just suck it up, Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Right, one more.
Same thing happens. Same thing happens in the army, boys. There's always somebody trying to do something. Andy, the Valley Woodturner, has joined us. Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Andy. How are you? I'm
and
intrigued.
The says, "Yep, we're both doing well, thanks." Okay. Good, excellent.
Good. I'm intrigued to see how this comes out. I don't think this is going to come out very well, but I will turn it and see what happens.
The old turnip. That was a flower, not a turnip. Matthew Lawrence has joined us. Good evening, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. How are you?
And we currently have 75 people watching Steve Turnflowers. Amazing.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Right, so holler of the centre out again. Speed is your friend. Around about 2000 RPM.
Lou says there's a huge difference in lag time between my phone and my TV. Yeah, there will be. It's funny that. Huh? Is your phone connected to your Wi-Fi or are you bringing it from a cell tower? Oh, I've got cramp in my right foot. Oh no. Oh, ouch. Rachel just asked Lucy if you guys have a brownie fetish. No, it's just a hot sweet stuff for like a brownie fetish. You know, we just love the brownies. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Lewis? I can't believe that. I keep my sound on the phone into my hearing aids, and the TV is muted, so the lady of the house doesn't get all wound up hearing Brian. Excuse me. And Lewis says both are on Wi-Fi. Okay. I've noticed that in my house, there's a TV in the sitting room and a TV in the kitchen. And when if you walk between the two, if they're both on, one is about, half a second behind the other one. It's weird.
Let's check that. Right, I can go no thinner than that. Just try that.
Mini cheesecakes. Todd, now you see you're getting into dangerous territory there. Brownies are the best, Lucy. Maybe mini cheesecakes. Mini cheesecakes. son loves cheesecake. It would be his favourite, cheesecake. If you go to a restaurant, he always wants cheesecake for a sweet. Or pudding.
Let's get that.
But Pete says that's because the little people have to run between the screens to put the show on for you. Little people. Dear.
The little people.
Headphones on the computer because my wife says they're too loud on speakers. I watch TV with the volume at 7 and she says it's loud. But to her watching it is way too high. Why? No clue.
Looks like that.
Oh dear. I was enchanted with designs. Yeah.
What she's basically saying is she don't want to listen to your crap on the TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so let's find the depth of that. It was a pencil.
Ruby Claire's in.
Hi, Ruby.
She's in. I'm in a nursing home watching on my phone. Well, welcome along, Ruby. Hope everything's okay with you. I'm just thinking here that this with the rim of that piece that you're making now, with its spiky rim, that would have been nice if it had a cove in behind it.
I ain't thick enough for a cove bar.
Yeah, I know, but before you haul it, I was thinking before you haul it out, it'd be nice if there was a nice big cove in there.
Yeah.
So it kind of looked like it was opening, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's not thick enough, unfortunately.
I know, not now. You can do the next one. He says, Ruby, you should have Brian on the big screen. Brian could be the entertainment. What? No, I don't do entertainment. That way. Very shy person.
Yeah, right.
And Haley says, entertainment? Some of the people might enjoy it. Don't be silly, Haley. Who would enjoy looking at me? Don't be ridiculous. It's ridiculous, that's what you are. I have this on loudspeakers. Get from wife and the grandkids. What the hell are you watching? Which is fine, but I'm struggling to explain. And the sound and make it sound a sane thing to be watching. Oh, I struggle to explain and make it sound a sane thing to be watching. Aye. It's not a sane thing to be watching, Rob. It's woodturning. You don't have to be mad to be a woodturner, but it helps. Ruby is visiting, I hope. Yeah, Ruby is visiting, Lucy. There's that harmonics again.
Yeah. A little bit of vibration. Texture. That's got a little bit of texture to it.
Whenever you get it thin, it goes like that.
Right, so let's get it quickly sanded up. Let's quickly sand that up.
Yorkshire Git says, there's room for one more cut there, Steve. Well, maybe not. What's Rob saying now? Dr. Glen Covers. If I want peace, all I do is pick up my work's phone and all the kids go quiet. It's just when you're supposed to be out working and you're actually sitting in the house, Rob. You have them all well briefed. Yeah, Pete says, Take an unpredictable piece of organic material, spin it at 3000 RPM, and slap a piece of sharp metal into it. What could possibly not be seen as sane? It is worrying, really, when you think about it. Big 12-inch piece of U on my lathe last night, spinning it. I couldn't get it above 700 revs. It just would not go faster. Trying to walk my lathe across the room.
Trouble is, even though you've turned it round, some bits are just so out of balance, aren't they?
No, it just was never coming. It never came into balance completely, and Pete made me undercut it as well, which didn't help. I kind of struggled to get back round the corner again. The calabash style, you know, turned in top and then undercut. Didn't help much.
Right, that's the best that's getting.
Yeah, that's really sensible, Todd. How about taking a tree, cutting it apart, and then glue the parts back together, and then turn it? Yeah, that's it.
Right, what colour are we doing this one?
The Yorkshire Git says I need a VB36 blue.
I don't do a blue VB36.
No, you asked what colour. I said blue.
Sky blue.
Well, you can start with dark blue at the bottom and then on up to fade it on up nicely to into light blue. Yeah. And Ruby Clay says, "You guys are nuts." Eh? Yep, you're quite right. I'm not sure if we're KP nuts or some other kind of peanut. I don't know.
Some people would take offence to that.
Nuts.
Good job I ain't got feelings, because
No,
if I had feelings, I'd be upset.
Well, sweet on them, but we're not taking offence, no. We're turning today, not flat work. What it says? Pete, wood turners at Christmas. Cut down a tree, put it in the lathe, risk your life, turn it back into a Christmas tree. True? Kate Kitchen says this looks like a half-cracked egg. Easter idea. There you go.
Cracking idea, that is.
Half-cracked wood. It's a half-cracked wood turner, never mind a half-cracked egg. Oh, planters, yeah, planters peanuts, that's another one, yeah, planters. Robert Botwood says, definition of wood turner, belongs in the funny farm. Abrasive Rob said, Steve is making Fostner bits. Fostner bit. I'm not sure that's how you spell Fostner bit, but no matter. What would I know? I don't do English.
Right, so
Kate Kitchen says I cracked long ago. You're right, Kate. We know. I thought you were doing light blue at the top of that.
It is light blue. Sky blue. That's sky blue.
What? Oh God!
Oh, you got the other blue.
Got this fading thing. You haven't really got this fading thing down there.
That's because it's all one colour.
Fine art, yeah, have you? It was supposed to be two colours: dark blue at the bottom and light blue at the top.
Yeah, it's light blue now. It's light blue now.
You just can't get the stuff.
What colour is that in that bottle then?
You're quite right, Liz. Steve, you need to put some kind of warning on at the start of your show about the flashing lights in the background.
What, these?
How they do in the TV. Tell you about the flashing lights in case you've got some sort of disorder that causes you to have a fit or something. The blinky lights, he says.
That's because of the refresh rate's quite fast on the cameras.
Rob says, I have done a wood turner presentation in front of 500 abrasives people. Never again, he says. The main question was, are you sure they do that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, you're right, Pete. He does. He needs to print a 3D cover of those lights.
Cover? Why do I need a cover over it?
Because it's annoying when it's in the background there.
Don't look at it. You're supposed to be looking here, not over there.
Yeah, but it's a blinking lights attract you, Steve. That's what blinking lights do. Just take your eye away from the thing. Why do you think you use flashing lights as a signal? Because it attracts the eye.
I put a blinking light just above the radio.
Shape, shine, silhouette. Shape, shine, silhouette, shadows, and movement. They're the things that attract the eye. So if you've got a shiny, flashy light, it's bound to attract your eye.
Let's get some sand sealer on that.
Lewis says, I was just being silly, the lights are fine. No, they're not.
Thanks, Lewis.
Blinky. They're blinking, they're annoying.
You can't see them now, I'm in the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Somebody mentioned my belly the other night when I was on YouTube. I was absolutely upset and mortified.
Was you?
I'm going to wear a corset from now on. Yeah, maybe not.
That's not right over there, Wood.
I don't know who did that. Can't remember who did it.
What, because he couldn't see what you was turning, or?
No, because the shavings were landing on my belly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Virgil's chipped into the debate. He says, yeah, they are a bit distracting. And Martin Ford says, maybe it's subtitles in Morse code. We'll have to get Terry in to read it, because I can't read it at that speed. Lucy just said to Kate, you have a weekend with us to experience it. Oh dear. Oh, Kate Kitchen's showing her age now. She says, Belicia Beacon. I wonder how many people actually know what Belicia Beacon is these days. If you
I don't know
ask.
what it is. What's that?
You don't know what Belicia Beacon is?
Nope.
Oh dear, dear, dear. You don't remember the orange lights at pedestrian crossing?
Oh yeah, I remember
Used to
those.
have an orange bulb, an orange globe thing at the top of a pole.
Yeah, I remember
And it
those.
flashed. That's a Belicia Beacon.
All right.
I don't know what you called it. Probably a lollipop or something. I don't know.
The Green Man.
But you're from Norfolk, of course. What do you expect?
Norfolk. We're from Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Norfolk. Right, I'm just going to quickly see if I can find this wire. So let's do one.
Lewis says you were getting a pile of shavings that were bunched up between your belly and the bowl, and you run out of space for them. That's why I said suck it in. Oh, it was you, was it? Lewis, the crass one.
Suck it in. I like it. I like
Suck
it.
it in.
Suck it in, Buttercup. Ah, this is what I want.
Crossing lights is right, Ian Lee. Pedestrian crossing used to have a Belicia Beacon on it. Before they changed it to a pelican crossing.
Yeah, I don't
Whatever
understand.
they got.
Why has a pelican got a bag for life?
I have no idea. No idea.
That's the only animal in the world who never has to get a bag. Right, so this is what I want, this fine wire. She is fine and all.
It's not strictly true, Rob, not red and blue.
So, I need to drill a hole in there now for that. So, what size is this wire? I reckon about 1 mil. That was a good guess.
Kate Kitchen just put in inverted commas as a quote, stood out like a Belicia Beacon. I thought it was a thing everyone said. Yeah, no. Next time you see a young person, somebody less than 50, ask them what a Belicia Beacon is. They'll just
See, that's
look
why.
at you.
That's why. That's why.
You've got two heads.
That's why I didn't know
What
what
do you
it
want,
was.
dog? Oh, hello,
That's
dog.
why I didn't know what it was.
You're not below 50. Shut up, you. I can't believe you tried to sneak that in there when I wasn't looking. My little dog has just got bored sitting by herself. She came in and joined me. She's now sitting on my knee.
Right, so now I've got to try and drill a 1 mil hole down here.
But you don't get that rubber glove caught in that drill bit. Because, trust me, it doesn't have grab it. Don't ask me how I know. Pete says, one for build is a pelican. His beak can hold more than his belly can. A one for build's a pelican. Its beak can hold more than his belly can. Good old Spike Mulligan.
Spike Milligan, name from the past.
I know. The goons.
Yeah, definitely.
Lucy said that a red light is used when you're on convoy duty. Not primarily. A convoy light is a small white light that shines downwards from behind the vehicle. So there's only the vehicle behind it can see it. You can't see it from above. That's a convoy light.
Oh, do you know what? If I didn't know myself, I'd be so impressed with what I can do sometimes. Right, cutters.
Sometimes you astound me as well.
Not in a good way either.
Martin Ford says, I believe your bacon still exists in Lincoln, but then we're a century behind everybody else.
Right, so
Dr. Bob is asking Ruby, how are you doing? Evening, Dr. Bob.
So what I want to do is I want to thread that through that. This mission.
71 degrees Fahrenheit where Ruby is.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I don't know if this is hollow actually. I thought this stuff was hollow.
Yeah, Spike Milligan's last words were, I told you I was poorly. Yeah, I'll be saying that too. What's this green thing you're...
Well, I thought it was hollow. I thought it was hollow, but it's not. It's a cord. So that ain't going down there. Just wondering what else I've got.
Oh, you're trying to make the stem green, are you?
Yeah.
It's a bit...
I suppose I could wrap it around. But...
Ian Lee, yeah, maybe a bit thick then. Ian Lee says, those are brilliant. Your student will love them, as will his mother. What you could do is untwist it and then use a thinner bit of the...
Oh, I'd be there forever if I did that.
Filament. The filament.
Let me just try one by wrapping it, by putting a little blob of super glue at the top and just wrapping it around. Let me try that.
Go on then.
Go on then. Go on then, son. Crack it out. Crack it out. Get a pair of scissors.
Glenn Cove says it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit with 13% humidity.
Wow.
And dust moving in from West Texas.
I'm glad I'm in
Crazy
a
winds
nice...
predicted today.
Glad I'm in a nice, cool workshop then.
Wurzel says, what about a bit of earth sheaving?
Earth what?
Earth sheaving. You know the bit of thing you get to put over the...
Oh, right, yellow and green.
You get join an earth.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm going to try this. See if this works. Get that stick on there.
Lewis says we've had 2 weeks now, not gone below zero. It's glorious. God. It's been, it was 16 degrees in my workshop today without the heater on. That's what you get for putting a great big window in it, eh? And the sun was beating down today. I had to hide. What about green insulating tape? Would that do?
Grace.
The thought from Robert. Green insulating tape.
I ain't got no green insulating tape.
Anything else?
I ain't got no green.
Paper. Here you go. There you go. Paper twisted around wire is a standard way of making flower stems.
Okay.
So what you could have done is just wrapped a piece of tissue around it, stuck it on with a bit of glue, hoi polloi, gum jalaki, and then sprayed it with green.
That might be an option.
Manage around. Bit of papier-mâché type stuff would be grand, wouldn't it? Oh, what's this? Ruby Claire, at the club meeting in London last night, I was gifted a pile of white oak logs. This morning, I rough turned 8 bowls around 16-inch in diameter. Oh, well done, Ruby. But frog tape, says Frederick Day.
Yeah.
16-inch diameter bowls. I've got one sitting in my... You haven't got any?
Got this.
Frog tape. That's not frog tape, is it?
No, but that's any green stuff I've got. I don't have frog tape.
That's masking tape, I know, for
It's pin line tape.
detailing tape. Oh, yeah, pin line tape. That's the word. Detailing tape, or whatever you call it. Yeah, it's not working.
I'm trying to get it. The stem is that thin because the stem's only a mil thick.
Yeah.
As soon as I touch it, it's pulling off the.
Yeah, please. You can get them. You can get it. You can get green wire that's posable. Let me see if I've got a bit of it. I have not.
I'm going to get a black aerosol out in a minute and spray it black.
A black stem.
No, that ain't going on.
Come on, wee dog. Wee dog. Rob from Klingspor says, do woodturners prefer turning large stuff? Rob, your typing's getting worse. Do woodturners prefer turning large stuff or small? I think he's trying to say.
Yeah, I don't care really.
I don't care. Yeah. Ruby Claire says, Rob, we like both. Lewis says, no preference in size for me, either or. I don't mind big or small. In fact, some of the miniature, the real small stuff is as challenging than turning a great big thing.
I haven't even got any green paint.
Kate prefers small stuff. Gareth says, I prefer small
yes, I have.
stuff. But I'm limited with his lathe size. Yep.
This will do. This is the best it's going to get.
Pete says to Rob McGringsport, yes. Do you prefer turning large or small stuff? Yes. Enchanted Wood Design says, depends what the day's mood is. It goes either way. Quite right. Garb says small boxes. Ian Lay, I like both for a difference. Yeah, I think most people are quite happy to do either or. There's a different challenge in both.
Yeah, definitely. Bit more forgiving on a big thing.
Lewis has just put that in doubt. There's challenges are different with each. Similar but different. I quite like small stuff.
Right.
What do we finish up with?
Green paint.
There you go, green paint. There you go. That's the job.
First one. Good job I didn't
I
turn
understood
those.
it, Rob, because I'm used to you. Nice.
Just quickly get these done. Oops.
Will that paint crack if you bend it?
Couldn't tell you that one. You know how to clear it up, don't you? Don't bend it. When I give them to him, that's not my problem.
Yeah. Once he's got them in a vase, you care less. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I made nice stems out of a piece of bamboo. I split the bamboo cane.
All right.
I made stems for that, just for it to be different. I've got bamboo growing outside my house, and it's you get tiny little pieces that are thin, but when you dry them out, they get really tough.
All right.
Gav says, "I'm away, guys. Great chatting. Good night, all. Good night, Gav.
See you later, Gav.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for coming over.
buddy. We appreciate your attendance."
A little bit of soup.
Ruby Clip's having to go as well. She says, "Thanks for the demo, Steve."
It's all right, Ruby. Nice to see you. Thank you very much.
Barry says, "Thanks, Steve and Brian. Enjoyed the demo tonight. Good night, all." Oh, everybody's going to bed now. What time is it? Did I fall asleep halfway through, or what?
With boredom.
Oh, I can't board them all. There's still 66 people watching. Oh, 64. No, go. They're all falling off now. No, that's just Barry and him leaving.
Right, put a little bit of tape around that. Just here.
You know, the carnival colours might have been good for flowers, Steve.
Yeah, mate. Carnival colours.
Carnival colours, yeah.
Yeah, possible.
Although he's done away with them, hasn't he? Or he's doing away with them.
Yeah, I don't understand why that is, though, really. Obviously not selling.
Yeah, just no turnover. Yeah, it's difficult for somebody of Martin's sort of level, or not level, that's not the right thing to say. Because Martin is a kind of niche product maker. Whereas colours, you can buy them anywhere. Like,
yeah,
you go to the range, you can buy colours as cheap as chips. You know, so it would be difficult for Martin to compete with the likes of those kind of outlets. You know.
And the thing is colouring coming to its, peak?
Don't know.
You know what I mean?
Martin Ford says, "Rob, I don't mind it, but there's a chap at the local woodturning club that turns out doll's house size pieces. There's a different skill." Yeah, it is. It's the same skill, only miniaturised. Wayne of the Bigfoots does that, doesn't he? He does miniature stuff.
Yeah, there's a bloke in our club.
Dioramas and stuff.
There's a bloke in our club. He turns miniature stuff for. All he does is turn miniature dollhouse stuff, and he turned a egg tray, like a round circle thing with 2 layers of eggs, and he also turned the little tiny eggs on it as well.
Wow. Cool. Can you zoom out so you can see what you're doing? Says Anne Laurie. Why do I want to say Annie Laurie there?
I don't know. Why do you?
I don't know either. It's Anne Laurie. But being Scottish, you see, Annie Laurie is a... Annie Laurie, there must be something famous about Annie Laurie. Must it be?
Right, let's just get a little bit of tape on those two. And then we can paint all the stems together.
The name kind of sticks in my head, Annie Laurie, for some reason. This is Wayne of the Bigfoots who does the miniature stuff, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Wayne and Val. Pete says, "Shh." Rob will not like this. Miniature stuff doesn't use much 60 grit. Annie Laurie's a song, so it is. You're absolutely 100% right on. Of course it is.
All right.
That's my old brain. Just couldn't get that. I couldn't get it into gear to figure that out. It's terrible. As well, I've stopped as well. I've stopped doing the quiz. What was the question? Oh dear. Question for all you Brits. Oh, we don't like to be called Brits though, Kirsten. Careful now. Is it 10:30? Is 10:30 9:30 or 10:30? Well, you see, when the British talk about time, it's half past the hour. It's always past the hour. So it would be, if it was 10:30, it would be 10:30. Some people would say it's in Ireland they get a bit confusing sometimes and they say it's half to the hour. So that would be 9:30. But British people normally say, if they're saying 10:30, it's half past the hour. That kind of is the easiest way to explain that to you. So 10:30 is 10:30. 1:30 is 13:30. Or 00:30. Or 1:30, sorry. Confused the issue even further.
Confused yourself then, didn't you?
Yeah, just about. What's this? Guys, Pete on my gravestone will say he came and went and he took 5,000 P60 discs with him.
Pete was our only customer for
Stop
60
whining
grits.
about the P60 grits. I think this is a rod or a millstone that Rob made for himself. I think he ordered 60 grits by mistake. and Mark Bailey's just replied, Abrasive Rob lies here. Or here lies Abrasive Rob.
With a pillow of 60 grit.
Gone to meet his maker with 60 grit. I don't know. Let's not be wishing that on our Rob. Are you colouring this piece of paper just now?
No, I'm just cleaning my gun out.
Oh, see. What do you use to clean your gun out with?
Methylated spirits.
Methylated spirits. Very best thing.
And it always helps if you put the lid on properly so it don't leak out.
Yeah, Rob has just put this in the chat. This is amazing. On the bright side, I no longer have to live with them. Someone has them.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah.
You haven't got the 60 grit. He didn't mug you with the 60 grit, did he?
Yeah, it's, yeah. I've put your stuff in your box for you.
Yeah, a rock bag. And Robert of Rockwood wants to know, did you not sell 60 grit in New York?
No.
Nobody wanted them. Nobody would have the call to go and ask for 60 grit. I would have taken them, 60 grit. I could have found a use for them.
Keep the birds off the roof.
Yeah.
Right, this is dry now, so we can take this off.
Where's Haley gone? Where'd Haley go?
Oh, just put bloody green paint on there now.
Haley says, make sure the stonemason can spell it. You don't want abusive Rob put on your headstone. No, it's just abrasive Rob.
Right. I think we're there. Let's just put all this stuff away.
Oh, he said bye to Martin. Okay, Haley. Haley's still here watching. Haley's a stalwart. He's always here.
One tool. Just use one
Which is
tool
good.
tonight.
We appreciate those who come in and join us.
We do.
All of you.
If it weren't for you guys, there would be no point doing it.
I'm such a crawler.
You are.
Oh, Rob says, it was a complete accident. Ah, you lied, sod. and anyone that upsets me, I have boxes of 24 grit on my order, and I know where you all live. Go on, send me a box of 24 grit. Go on, I'll use it on a live.
Right, let's have a look at these. Right, so
That'll be funny. 24 grit.
these aren't totally dry yet, but you get the idea, don't you? Let's zoom it out so you can see.
Can you zoom out a wee bit? See? No, that's better. No, that's better. That's enough.
You get the idea.
Yeah, lovely.
Green stem, flower.
Yes.
So another one.
Flower power. We're back to the.
There we go, another one. I got a bit of green on there for a
back
great
to the
bit.
60s.
And then the blue one that Brian wanted. Right. So they're ready for Nathan for tomorrow.
Have you not done anything with that blue one? Did you give it a coat of wax or oil or something?
No, I just put cellulose sand and cedar over like I did the rest.
Oh, right, okay. That's well said. You give them a wee taste of Danish oil, get them a wee bit of shiny. Good.
Yeah, so I don't know if I've got a little vase here somewhere. Where's there a vase? There's one chucked on here, I think. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah. Hilly says, turning and carving on the lathe with Brian from Woodturning. Yeah. Yeah. Carving with 24 grit.
She's got some dust in it.
That'd be interesting. To make sure the extractors in good order for that. Kirsten says, nice work. Need to go. Take care, everyone. Good night, Kirsten.
Night,
Take
Carson.
it easy.
So there you go.
Yeah, 24 grit sanding and texturing in one go. Ellie says, nice. Lovely.
So some simple little flowers, just something a bit different. Ready for Nathan tomorrow. So he'll be pleased with those, bless him. So it's just for his mum really, because we're going to turn a vase tomorrow. Simple little vase, and then he's just got something to put in it, isn't he? For his mum.
I've done loads of simple little vases.
I'm limited to what I can turn with him because he hasn't really got the ability, but
Yeah.
we get on all right.
Yeah, well.
He has fun, that's the main thing.
He can work to his level, and that's
Exactly.
If he's enjoying it and having fun with it, that's all it requires.
Exactly. We've turned all sorts. We've turned pumpkins, we've turned snowmen, we've turned all sorts.
And you're there to keep him safe, and that's the main thing.
Yep.
Good.
Right, so let's get
The far left one is super nice. What do you mean? The orangey, yellowy, reddy one on the left? Kate, I think she says super nice.
This one.
Rob says, I like the dark black one on the other three would have been better yellow. That's blue, Rob.
He's trying, isn't he?
Cheers, Stephen Bryan. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Right, let's turn these lights off and then get back on. That light. Let's go back on there.
Oh, look at that. Look at that with them flashy lights now. Oh, my God. Oh, am I back on the screen again? I have to get up. Look, I've got my feet up and everything. Like,
oh, jeez. Jeez, God, don't do that, Brian. It stink. Oh.
Jeez, that's terrible. I have to say this. My feet don't smell.
Do I get 10 out of 10 for trying? No, Rob, you don't.
Right, I'm going to set up.
Right, and guys, thank you very much. We will bring back hashtag. We'll have a chat about it, myself and Brian and Terry, and we'll see if we can bring it back next Friday. What's next Friday? 21st. So maybe bring it back next Friday.
Yeah, 21st. Yeah, good idea.
So because we did Newark.
Steve, next show.
Yeah, that's what I'm now going to shout. So because we did Newark and we had such a good response from it, we're actually going to be doing Daventry. I was going to bring a flyer with me, but I forgot. Going to be doing Daventry show on the 9th and 10th of May at Daventry, funny enough. It's free to enter. I will bring in the details next Friday and let everybody know where it is. And then you can come down and see us if you're local. That is, it's quite a way down, I think, down south somewhere. So
Daventry, no idea what it is.
So yes, so we're doing that on the 9th and 10th of May. Yeah, 9th and 10th of May. So I will put some details in before. Just make sure it's not someone messaging me about.
Daventry is a town in Northamptonshire.
Yeah, it's down that way.
West Northamptonshire.
But I will, if you Google it, Daventry show, that'll come up anyway. That's a yearly event. It's run by several different clubs, so it's quite a good venue. So
it's between. Sorry, Steve. It's between Rugby and Northampton. That's where it is.
There you go. So we was asked to go down there, or we was asked to attend. So we agreed to go down there, and we'll be taking the abrasives and the buddy range, and we'll see what comes. So if you're going, pop by and say hello. Be really good to see you.
Excellent.
So anyway,
I could fly to Birmingham. It's not that far. Birmingham, Coventry, Daventry.
Could do.
I'm not gonna but
I knew he wouldn't. Right. So thank you everybody for coming over and joining us. And I will be not. Let's not.
Yeah, it was good fun this evening.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, thank you very much for coming over and joining us. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Obviously, is guys Terry Sunday, Brian Thursday. Who's Monday and Tuesday?
We've got Paul Finlay, Woodturning at home on Monday night, and we will have Doug Miller on Tuesday night, and then myself on Thursday night. There
you go. So all ready to go. So if I don't see you before, I might see you in one of the chats. If not, I will see you next Friday. So other than that, have a great weekend. Speak to you soon, and bye for now. Thanks, Brian, for coming in anyway. See you later.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, guys. See you later.
Everybody. Good night, everybody. Bye.
That's all, folks.